What's up, family? Man, back with another one. Man, I'm laughing because it's like, I don't know. Man, we have to grow up. 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 It's a trip because I was at work a while back and I was talking to this young lady. And she was telling me that the person that she was talking about, the guy that she was dating, and how she don't do a whole lot of stuff for him. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she's talking about it. And I was like, okay, all right, do you? You know what I mean? And I didn't understand that. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. I didn't understand that. And I was telling her, I said, you know what? Why are you allowing this person to change who you are? And she said, I'm not. They just don't deserve me like that. I said, okay, if they don't deserve you like that, why are you with them? She didn't have an answer. And one of the things that I had to learn the hard way, because I got to the point of, man, fuck these bitches. You know what I mean? Man, I'm tired of getting hurt. These motherfuckers will kiss my ass and whoop doo whoop. And we go through so much pain and so much disappointment in life and trauma that if we're not careful, we allow it to change us. Stay with me, we're going somewhere. We allow it to stop us from being so loving, so compassionate, so giving, so nurturing. You know what I mean? We allow what we've gone through, the toxic ass people that we've dealt with, we allow them to change who we are. Because we're tired of getting hurt. We're tired of giving of ourselves to people that don't deserve it, that don't appreciate it, that use us and abuse us and suck us dry and just throw us away like we're used toilet paper. And one of the things that God had to show me was Elijah, come here. Why are you giving these motherfuckers power over your life? Why are you allowing these people to dictate who you are and how you are? Elijah, if you change who you are because of what this person appreciated or didn't appreciate, or what this person felt or thought, then Elijah, you're surrendering control of your life over to somebody who don't really give a fuck about your life. Oh, we going there today. We going there. Stay with me. Elijah, I get it. So God had to show me was Elijah, I get it. You've been hurt and dogged out so much. Man, you're trying to protect your heart. You're trying to protect yourself. You got your defense mechanisms up. You got your walls up. You're not trying to get hurt no more and whoop. And because you're not trying to get hurt, man, there's a whole lot of shit you ain't doing no more. You're not allowing people to see the real you. You're not allowing people to experience all of you because you've been hurt. Because you're trying to protect yourself. You got that. Someone was Elijah. That's not who you are. That's not who you are. That's what you're allowing people to experience because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of being used. Elijah, you're punishing all the people that's in your life now because something somebody else or other people did in the past. And then the trip is you get mad and get offended because they don't accept you. You get mad and offended because they're not embracing you. You get mad and offended because they don't see you and they're not connecting with you. Well, how the fuck are they supposed to see you and connect with you if you got your fucking walls up? How the fuck are they supposed to see you and connect with you if you're always fucking guarded? If you're not showing them the real you? You're not showing them the real you because you've been hurt in the past. because you wasn't accepted in the past. And so you're showing them a different version, a protected, a wounded version of you. And now you're mad because they won't accept that wounded version of you. And in your logic, you're protecting yourself. In your logic, you're keeping yourself from getting hurt again, from being misunderstood again. And so you're allowing these people that's in your life right here, right now, to see this wounded version of you. And you want them to think that's who you are. That's what you're making them believe, that this is who you are, the tainted, wounded, protected version of yourself. When that's not who you are. When you are loving and compassionate and nurturing and giving and intuitive, and you have all this stuff about you that's so loving, all this stuff about you that's so beautiful. But you won't allow them to see it. And then you get mad because you feel like you're invisible to them. You get mad because you guys ain't got that connection. They're showing you them, but you're not showing them you. You're connecting with them, but they can't connect with you. And they can't connect with you because it ain't really you that you're showing them. You're just showing them glimpses of the possibilities. So, if you can't trust them to show them you, why the hell are you with them in the first place? If you can't trust them to be transparent with them, why are you with them? If you can't trust them to be vulnerable, to be the real you, why are you with them? Are you with them because you don't want to be lonely? Are you with them because you're needing to be accepted, but you don't know how to be accepted because you've been wounded? Why are you with them? Why won't you let them see the real you? If they haven't hurt you or caused you any pain, why are you punishing them? I get it, Elijah. Everybody don't deserve you. Everybody don't deserve to be in your presence. Everybody don't deserve to see the real you. Everybody don't deserve that. Everybody can't handle that. But you don't stop being that because of what people have done in the past. You learn to choose better people to be around. You learn to choose, okay, if I can't be me with you, then I can't be me with you. You know what I mean? I can't be with you if I can't be me. I'm not going to stop being me just to make you happy. I'm not going to stop being me to be accepted by you. That's part of growing up. That's part of walking in our authority and walking in our power. When we understand who we are and why we're here, we got to grow up. Everybody don't deserve to be in the presence of a king. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in the presence of a queen. They don't. And it is what it is. And there's a whole lot of people that's like, oh, that's... I don't give two fucks about what they talking about. That's bullshit. Everybody couldn't walk up to Queen, whatever her name was, in England. King Charles, whatever his name is, you couldn't just walk in the fucking castle and say, man, I'm here to chop it up with the king. You can't even do that to our raggedy ass presidents in the United States. You can't even do that to the fucking senators. You can't do that to the raggedy ass Congress people. If you can't call your fucking mayor up and tell him, man, what's up, John? I'm coming down to see you, man. And walk down to his motherfucking office and walk in his office and just throw your feet back and chop it up with him. If you can't do that to the fucking mayor, to the fucking Congress people, how the fuck do you turn around and expect to be in the presence of a king? How the fuck do you expect to be in the presence of a queen and you're not fucking worthy? Oh, we're going there today. We're going there today. And again, it is what it is. I know this is going to trigger some of you. I know this is going to piss some of you off. That's not the intent. The intent is to get you to grow the fuck up. The intent is to get you to deal with your fucking shit. We got to learn how to be fucking real. You got to stop thinking you're a whole lot better off than what you really are. A lot of us ain't putting no motherfucking work into our growth and development. A lot of us ain't really shit when it comes to who we really are. A lot of us are really fucked up. And that's the hardcore truth. Doesn't mean you have to stay that way. It just means you got a lot of work to do. And we don't want to acknowledge the fact that we got a lot of work to do. I tell you, man, I've been doing this shit since the mid-90s. 29 years. 29 years. 94, 95. 29 or 30 years, one of them two, I don't remember anymore. It's a process. It's a long ass fucking time. A lot of people ain't even been around that fucking long. That doesn't mean it's gonna take you 30 years. But I damn well guarantee you it's gonna take you a whole lot longer than what you think it's gonna take you. There's a whole lot of narcissistic motherfuckers running around thinking that they all that. There's a whole lot of ignorant motherfuckers running around thinking that they Buddha conscious, Christ conscious, God conscious, and they walk and they da-da-da-da, and their spirituality is on super fleek. They all that. And ain't dealt with shit. They all that. But don't understand who the fuck they are. They all that. I've talked to so many people, especially women, I don't know why, but I've talked to so many women who talks about waiting for their twin flame to come back. Super spiritual, super enlightened, woke, intuitive as fuck. But they're waiting for somebody that they used to be with, who left them and has moved on with somebody else and in a relationship with somebody. They're waiting for this motherfucker to come back to them. They've got life on pause while there's other motherfuckers out living their life doing what they do. These super spiritual, super intuitive women can't tell them shit. They sitting there waiting for this motherfucker to come back to them. This dude don't want you. He didn't want you when he was with you. That's why he left you. He's been gone longer than he was with you. He don't call you. He don't text you. He don't email you. Odds are he don't want your ass. As hard as that is to accept. I don't give two fucks about how much you love his ass. He don't want you. He don't want nothing to do with you. You could pull all the fucking cards you want to. You could rock all the fucking crystals you want to. And I'm not against cards. I'm not against crystals. I got a deck of cards right there. This is a crystal. I always got on crystals. So it's not about the crystals. It's about us growing the fuck up. And dealing with our bullshit. It's about us accepting the fact that, damn, you know what? There's a lot about life that I gotta fucking learn and grow up. I don't have this all figured out. And I've been doing this shit for almost 30 fucking years, if not 30 years. We gotta grow the fuck up. We gotta understand that, damn. Just because I read 3 books don't mean I'm all fucking knowing. You know what I mean? Just because you watch 15 fucking YouTube videos don't mean you're fucking enlightened. Just because you manifested something and it popped up don't mean that you're fucking all-knowing. Just because you know how to read fucking tarot cards and charms and pendulums and tea and eggs and all this, it don't mean you got this bitch figured out. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow up. And it's a trip because a lot of the women that I know that do all these crystals and charms and readings and stuff, a lot of them are single as fuck. When I say I'm single. Like desperately seeking Susan single. Lonely as fuck. Thirsty as fuck. But you got everything fucking figured out. Can't nobody tell you shit. But you can't get a fucking man. You got all this shit figured out. You still waiting on a motherfucker that don't want you. Make this shit make sense. We gotta grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to understand. I don't deserve everybody. I don't want everybody. And everybody don't deserve me. That's all of us. Everybody don't deserve to be your friend. Everybody ain't meant to be your friend. Everybody don't deserve to see every aspect about you. The way that I am on these videos, this is like a tiny percent of how I am. There's so much more to me than what you guys see in these videos. There's so many other, how can I say this? Things about my personality, the things that I love, the things that I enjoy doing that you don't see in these videos. You hear me talk about a couple of the things. But everybody don't deserve to understand or to see all of you. For those of you that have been married for a long time or in an intimate relationship, you understand exactly what I'm saying. There's part of your relationship that you keep just between you and your lover. There's part of your relationship, your personality that everybody don't see, but your significant other. There's a side to you that everybody don't have access to, and they're not meant to. That's an energy, a frequency, an experience just between you and your significant other. And that's what makes that relationship so beautiful, so special. That's what makes that bond so beautiful. Because they're allowed to see parts of you. They're allowed to experience parts of you that no one else does. That's why that's so precious. We got to grow up. We got to understand who we are and why we're here. We have to humble ourselves and get in alignment with Source, the Most High. Man. It's weird because I get nervous for this generation. And when I say nervous, it's like, you know what I mean? This generation coming up, because there's so many great aspects to this generation. There's so many things that they got fucking back asswards. So many things that this generation coming up is fucking twisted on. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It just, it's part of their lesson, part of why they're here. You know what I mean? Part of their journey, part of the shit that they're going to have to grow through. And it is what it is. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to challenge you, to inspire you. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.